Hi, this is Shaun from LIfeonaire. I'm sitting here with Keith and Shannon French, and I wanted to take a quick minute to ask you guys, you've now been a part of the LIfeonaire coaching program for a little shy of a half a year.
That's right.
And I wanted to get in touch with you guys to have you share a little bit about not only what you've accomplished, which has been significant in 6 months,
Oh my God,
but
yes.
also what your experience has been overall. So maybe you can share a little bit with us.
Well, it's first of all, LIfeonaire is an amazing concept. What it does is it takes you and it helps you fit your life around your business. And that's a concept that Shannon and I had never experienced before, because everybody else is like, go make a bunch of money and then you'll figure out your life. And LIfeonaire is a whole different concept. It's about finding your life and finding what you like to do and fitting your vision and determining what that is, and then the money will follow that. But develop your life, and we had not started down that path until we met Shaun and Steve. And in just a very short period of time, they've helped us just cut up our business into baby steps and figure out what we really want out of life. And we found that we were doing a lot of things that we did not want to do, that were not part of our vision. Yet we were pursuing those full force. And so what it's enabled us to do is just cut back and go, what do we want out of our life? And it's just really enabled us to simplify life.
Well, I think it's very easy when you run your own business that your business starts to dictate what your vision is for your life. And you don't really realize it when it's happening until you start paying attention to what the outcome is going on, and things are a mess and you don't know why. And this program really helped us to soul search and really analyze where is our life, and how can we make our business support our life and not the other way around, which is what will automatically happen if you don't have a focused vision. And it's a lot more involved than just spending 20 minutes, what are my goals for the year? It's a lot more involved than that, and I really didn't realize that. And owning our own business, life is crazy and flexible, or just you have to be flexible. But with the one-on-one phone calls, the group calls, the mastermind calls, and our first experience with LIfeonaire was we actually came to a retreat where we saw everyone all together. Is my favorite part is the retreat, and it's the life-changing part. But having the ongoing resources from each month and each week, we were able to make a lot of changes in our life, in our business, in our relationship, and like you said, less than 5 months. And we've seen the fruits of it, and I think you see it in our faces, not just in our business, so.
Steve and Shaun are great about holding you accountable, having you develop your goals and your vision, and then holding us accountable. We have routine calls, we have these retreats like we are right now in Wisconsin, and then not to mention the networking that goes along with this with other people that have either been where we are or where we want to be. There's someone at every stage of a life cycle that can help you along the way besides Steve and Shaun. And we've met some wonderful people like Joe McCall, Wendy Patton, Cheryl Boone, John Hire.
And so many more. I mean, you feel
just list goes on and on.
Yeah, we were feeling very lonely running our business, and to be around a bunch of peers that, that in itself made
where you can really be open and just really
yeah.
So tell me about this. There are some people out there that aren't sure whether or not, number one, whether or not they even need coaching, what coaching is about. So why coaching? Why is it important to have a coach, or is it?
Yes.
Well, I'm a strong believer that no matter where you are in life, you've got to have a coach. Everyone needs a coach. Coaches need coaches. And so you always need that third party, that independent, objective look at your life and your business to help you focus. So I think it's been the most invaluable and the best decision we've ever made to become part of LIfeonaire.
Well, it takes the pressure off. We're never, ever, always going to know what the solution is. And sometimes someone else can see it so clearly, and it's just like, oh, you almost feel silly. But I think always just getting the outside perspective from trusted sources who don't have any other motive. They're not trying to get any money out of you or trying to do business with you necessarily. That just automatically happens as a natural byproduct. But they're there to help you to grow, and they want to see you grow, and it's trusted. So I think you're not happy unless you're always growing. I think even if you feel like you're coasting, you're not really coasting. I think just personally, having a coach, no matter if you're 1 year in the business or 10 years in the business or 20 years in the business, I think you always feel the most fulfilled when you're always growing, and you just need outside people.
It gives you that comfort feeling knowing you've got someone constantly you can contact to talk about what your needs are. bounce ideas off of. If you don't have that, you're lacking something. You really are.
So is there anybody that you could say that this is specifically for, or maybe who is this not for, even for those that are on the fence? Obviously coaching is important. Is there that kind of criteria that might be for more than not for? Who shouldn't join?
Who shouldn't join are people who are just going to pay a fee and not participate.
Yeah.
I think, there is going to be a discipline there of just take advantage of all the resources. They're not going to get in trouble if they don't participate, but they're robbing themselves and they're robbing other people, and eventually it's probably just going to die off.
Yeah.
So be committed to, even if it's just one aspect of it. You don't have to do all the calls or anything like that. Even if it's just the retreats, my God, that was the first thing we did, and we only did one day of the 2 days.
Yeah.
And that was a huge impact.
Yeah, it shouldn't be for people that don't want to grow, that don't want to learn, that don't want feedback.
Yeah.
That's who it's not
Sounds
for.
like the kind of people I want to hang out with. All right, so any final thoughts for people before we wrap this up?
Just thank you. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you, guys.
for
Thank
letting
you
us
very
know.
much for helping us. And if we didn't mention it, business and personal, LIfeonaire's helping us with. So it touches both, because you can't own and be an entrepreneur and have a business without it affecting personal life. And LIfeonaire brings it all together and helps you fit it all together. So thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you guys
Wait
very
till the
much.
next one.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Thanks.